What's your opinion on Johnny Depp winning the case? I didn't really pay much attention to it. I found the whole thing kind of weird. Not necessarily the case, but just the public's reaction. I always get so weirded out when people are like so overly obsessed with celebrity cases like that. I think the decision of a case like that is a little bit more nuanced than the public made it out to be. Like, I think it was obvious for a while that Johnny was gonna win, right? Whatever that meant. Both of them ended up owing money, but I guess he did less wrong in the grand scheme of things. Right? But I mean, regardless of whatever the court case, whatever the outcome was going to be, it didn't really matter because in the court of public opinion, Johnny won. Johnny won before the thing kind of even started. It was kind of like everyone was just on Johnny's side, and it was all just like these kind of misleading edited TikToks to make him seem like just such a cool cat, like in the courtroom, like, yeah, I did do, you know what I mean? It was just weird. It was like, everybody had kind of made up their mind about the whole thing before it even started. And I bet like if you actually dug into the details of the case, I bet both of them kind of did some shitty things and it would kind of make you change your opinion on both of them. But nobody really cared about that. Everyone was just caring about how cool Johnny looked. And then people were like editing stuff to make it look like Amber Heard was doing like coke in the middle of the hearing. I don't know, dude. It was just all really weird. And then people's obsession with shit like that was just super weird too. Because like, I remember when that court case, or when Amber Heard's, you know, defamation stuff started, like way back when she was accusing Johnny of being like abusive and he lost so much. And of course, everybody was like on Amber's side originally. And then we had all this other truth came out. Now everybody's on Johnny's side. It was just weird, dude. The way people get obsessed with celebrity shit is just so off to me. I hate it so much. And the way everybody, like, the way so many people kind of like, in a weird way, sexualize Johnny too, like on the stand, you know what I mean? Like, it was just so like, dude, like if you went on TikTok and watched anybody's coverage of the case, it was all just like, justice for Johnny, Johnny's gonna get, and like, again, I know he won the case and I'm sure, you know, he got what he deserved in terms of what he was compensated with financially. And but again, I bet if you looked into the details of what everybody did, it was just really weird how everybody was so much on Johnny's side and didn't really care about knowing the real details of the case necessarily. That's at least how it seemed to me. Why would she do coke in court? Yeah, there was people taking like a clip of her like sniffing something hard out of a napkin when it, like, you know, meant to look like she was just blowing her nose, but people were like, oh, she's probably doing coke. Yeah, it's just weird shit like that, dude, that people like inflated. I don't know if inflated's the right word or like that people just grossly exaggerated. I think the outcome, again, I didn't really even pay attention to it, so I don't know what my opinion would have been if I knew like what each of them did. You know what I mean? Dude, how many freaking shields am I gonna come across? But again, I just really feel like everyone's blind love for it's like, dude, everybody's blind love for Johnny and justice for Johnny and Johnny's gonna win this case and Johnny's way cooler and Amber Heard's evil. That all started before we even knew the details of like the actual case, before so many of the nitty gritty details came out. And then everybody was making fun of Amber Heard's lawyer. So again, dude, it really, like, I think in the grand scheme of things, in a weird way, it almost didn't matter what the court case outcome was. Like, obviously it did. But again, the court of public opinion, which I would argue weighs a lot more in some cases. The court of public opinion had made up its mind that Johnny was the winner and righteous and finally getting what he deserved. And Amber was just this sad, manipulative loser. Like, again, I do think they were kind of right about that, but people weren't taking the severity of the whole thing into account. I know. Everything I'm saying right now makes me sound like I'm not fun at parties. That shit just really rubbed me the wrong way, man. I really just usually don't like how the public obsesses over shit like this. But anyways, those are my thoughts on it.